That way it doesn't get a chance to cool down, but it does get a chance to bond with the biscotti sauce. I've got... Hey guys, and welcome back to RealVideos. If this is the first time you are joining me, welcome. And if not, welcome. Everybody's welcome here at RealVideos. Guys, today we're looking at spaghetti bolognese. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Please leave in the comments down below. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. We'll go from there. Alright? See you guys. Let's crack on with the recipe. So guys, as I was saying, basically the very basic ingredients we're looking at 750 mince. We're looking at 500 grams. So 750 grams, big one, and 500 grams. Do the math. I'm just playing with you guys. All I want to say is, guys, doing these is ridiculously simple. Okay? So, let me just cut into these packs. 1, 2. And guys, while you're using knives, please be careful. 1 mince. Voila. So I'm going to break that up. What I do recommend that when you are putting mince into the pan, make sure you oil the pan with a tiny, I would put about a tiny bit of oil and a tiny bit of butter. Butter will give you the flavor and oil will stop the butter from burning. Yeah? That's a little pro tip. Right. So, we've got the mince in. I'm going to bang a bit of oil in there, just to stop the butter burning. Okay. Tiny bit of butter. One bit of butter. Okay. Now, just quickly turn that around, give that a bit of a stir. Let me just turn the temperature up a bit. So guys, bear with me 1 second. So basically the mince is pretty much cooked off. I always like to slightly, and I ever mean slightly, have a slight bit of pink in the mince. And the reason for that basically is that it's not too dry. I find that when I'm adding all the bits and bobs and it's sitting on the heat again, that it will just finish off ever so slightly, and it will be basically more of a palatable food, more palatable spaghetti. So, let us continue, shall we? So I've got the mince cooked off basically. As I said, I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to get myself a bowl, get myself a strainer. Now, I know a lot of people who don't do this. Again, this is what works for me. I'm going to take that mince I've just cooked off. I'm just going to put it in the strainer. And if you guys are that healthy conscience, think of it this way. All that fat and all that ghee, or all the extra mince, all that moisture that's coming out of it, it's going to be a lot better, to be quite honest. And I'm going to show you something in a second that you won't believe. And this is why I do it. Alright, while that's ready, I'm just going to bang in some, I've made some, this is just basically raw red onions. So I'm going to bang that in there. Woo, almost lost the ball then. Right. That's the raw red onion. We're going to bang my favourite, as you guys know if you've watched enough of my videos, my favourite, crushed chilies. We're going to sprinkle some in there. Always fine. Not too much, especially if you're cooking for other people. I personally like hot spicy food, but if you're cooking for other people, not such a good thing. So I'm going to cut some salt, a bit more salt. I'm going to put a bit of garlic in there. Right. Okay, so now what we've got is we've got onions, crushed chilies, garlic, salt. That's pretty much it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that over a low heat because it's sick. I'm going to slowly sweat those onions off. I'm going to add a touch more butter. Just grab a spoon. I go through so many spoons, I tell you. So yeah, a touch more butter. I'll leave that spoon there just in case. So I'm going to stir those onions and that chili pepper around. Now, that mince is drained off quite well. I'm going to bang it into the bowl. Move that into the back there. Right, just going to show you something. Follow me a minute. This is why I drain the mince, basically. You're going to read this. Look, watch. Look at that. Just move it up to the window so you guys can see properly. That's what comes out of the mince. Yeah, exactly. So, that's been drained off. And what we're going to do now, basically, is we are going to go and prep. We've got onions, the garlic and all that stuff in there that's cooking off ever so slightly. We'll just put this camera back down. Right. So that's that done. The mince is draining in the background, just for the extra. Just going to cook off this rice a bit. Rice? Did I say rice? Not rice, onions. I'm going to cook up these onions, sweat them off a bit. I just want a slight little bit of a tanning effect to the rice. Now, if you guys out there say, oh, I can't cook, you know, I honestly don't believe that. I think I'm a firm believer in everybody can cook. Just get out there, give it a go. What's it gonna hurt? You make a mistake, then the next time you do it, you fix that mistake. Everybody can cook if you give it a try. So, as I was saying, these onions are coming along nicely. We'll just crank the temperature up a bit. While I'm waiting for those onions to cook off, so I'm going to take my saucepan. Sorry if that was a bit loud there, guys. Just to save you a bit of time, what I do is I'm going to go ahead and boil the kettle. On kettle. I'm going to go ahead and boil the kettle. I'll add that to the saucepan and that will save stacks of time in regards to prepping the food. Okay? Garlic can go back. Salt can go back. Now you guys may be wondering why this doesn't appear to have a door. And there's a reason for that. This is my spice cupboard. And I find that when I put a door on here, all those spices, the smell, they accumulate and they kind of bond into a kind of a congealed mess of just the scent. So what I like to leave the door open. The spices don't blend, they don't get too overpowering, and it's quite a nice smell when you walk into my kitchen. This is the reason why I have no door. Right, crushed chilies back at the top. Those onions are coming along nicely. Yeah, that's good to go. Right. Dolmio. Spicy chili. You see? Spicy chili. Highly recommend this one. Again, can't go wrong with Dolmio. So, do you know that old saying they say it does what it says on the tin? It does what it says on the jar. Good, clean Dolmio. And I know I'm not sponsored by Dolmio. Trust me, I wish I was. So, these onions are coming across nicely. Okay, the water is coming up to a boil. Right, that's the water boiled. Oh, looks like my Litton's just banged her toe. Bless her. Oh, can you hear that in the background? These are the joys of recording with a 5-year-old. So guys, as I said, bear with me. Litton banged her toe. Just give us a little bit of clean. Guys, wash your hands as much as you get the chance. You may not see me do it when I'm off camera, but I generally wash my hands as much as I can. So, those onions are coming across nicely. Right. I'm going to go ahead and add the mince back into the pot. Look at that. Wow, that's just wow. Right. Now this is why I told you before about me slightly undercooking it, because now it's been added back to the heat. I'm going to stir this in, and I like to dry stir it before I put any sauces in. I find it mixes better. So I do a dry stir. I'm going to get all those onions and seasonings all mixed in there. Give that a good stirring. Alright, that's all stirred. Now, 2 of these. One, two. Now, here's a trick to this. Take the jar and add literally, do you see that little bit of water I've added? Add a bit of that. Put your lid back on. Give that a bit of a shake. Open the second one, transfer that fluid into the second one. This is what you're going to get as your money's worth. Give that a bit of a shake. So we're looking at that type of congealed muff. But that is all the bits that stick to the bottom of the jar that you won't have to worry about now. See? 2 jars completely empty. Right. Let's put this the pasta in. I am currently, in case you're interested guys, I am using Sainsbury's Tagliatelle, Tagliatelle fresh egg pasta. I actually quite like this one. You guys need to give this one a try. Right. And all this stuff that I get, you can pretty much get in Sainsbury's. That's a good thing about more of my recipes. It's everyday food. It's what the common man eats. Now, I'm just going to quickly, you won't be able to see this, but I'm going to quickly add this to the hot water. What you do is when you take this tagliatelle out, it's going to go everywhere. So take a good half of it and just tease it apart. Yeah? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tease it apart. Add that to the water. Boom, boom, boom. Take the other half. And I'm going to tease that out. That's it. I'm actually not going to put all of it in, to be quite honest. It's a fair bit there, and I've only got a small saucepan. Right. Just give that a bit of a soak in there. All right. Okay. So that's the. All right. So now that's the pasta on. So that's that pretty much done. We're looking at so far. So what we're looking at is we've got the pasta on. We've got the sauces kind of going nicely, quite nicely. Not that bad, is it? Thomas does good, eh? Like I said, guys, everything that I do is very basic. What you see is what you get. Now I'm going to stir this mince in. I should have really done this a little bit sooner. I'll stir that in. Okay. Again, this mince is still on the heat. Right. My nut off. That away. Next, we're going with Napoleon chopped tomatoes. And I know there's people out there that go, oh my god, he's putting tomatoes in spaghetti bolognese, but trust me guys, if you've never done it, you need to try. 1 tin. That's 2 tin. Right, 2 tins of tomatoes. Try to clean up yourself. Just makes life a little bit easier. Give that in a bit of stir. Right, now we're talking. While we're waiting, what did Tom forget? oregano, which is a must. I tell you what, I've made these videos, and I've said this in my last video, I've made these recipes so many times, but you'd be surprised the amount of times you forget most. Especially when I'm doing a video, I tend to forget things. So like I said, this time we're good. Alright, so we got the tomatoes, the mince and everything's all good. Laughing, excuse me while I take a quick drink. Can't go wrong with a bit of iced tea. Right. Oh, that's another thing. If your boiling water starts to overflow, just blow over the top. It'll drop the suds. It'll drop the foam from the bubbling water straight down. Yeah, just a quick across the top. Saves the water, saves it splashing all over the place. A little pro tip from my mum. So what I've done now is I've turned this all the way down to the bare minimum. So I'm gonna let that steep. I'm gonna let those seasonings, everything else, just bond in together. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the pasta, and yeah, hopefully everything should work out just fine, and we shall be eating spaghetti bolognese in no time at all. So guys, what I've done is I've just added the pasta now into the spaghetti bolognese, and I know a lot of people don't do this. I personally like to get my sauce really quite saucy. Really quite saucy. So let us just mix this in. When you're mixing pasta in, from experience, try to fold it in rather than stir it in. I always like to try to get the pasta into the spaghetti sauce, into the pasta sauce, sorry, as quick as possible. That way it doesn't get a chance to cool down, but it does get a chance to bond with the spaghetti sauce. I've got some bread in the grill. I'm going to make some garlic bread real quick, and then we shall be finishing off, and you guys get to see the finished product. Right guys, that's pretty much about it. I'm going to go ahead and give us a quick little stir. And we are talking spaghetti bolognese done. So, I get some tongs here. Excuse me if I get a bit messy here. Get some tongs. There you go, some tongs. Put that back in, close the tongs up a bit. Got some garlic bread that I've just made. That's gonna go, ow, 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 that's really hot. As I said, I've just literally made it. Okay, that's the garlic bread. Just turn that off. Right guys, this, I'm just going to put that away real quick. So guys, bring it over here. I just want to show this to you. Yeah, I'm going to go bring it over to the light. This is my spaghetti bolognese. Hello, baby. So, guys, that's pretty much the spaghetti bolognese done. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Have a good look. Garlic bread, spaghetti bolognese, sorted. Now, I'm going to pretty much dig in. Cheers. Snack. Ooh, nice little kick because of the crushed chilies. Alright guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Guys, as always, I hope to see you guys on the next episode of RealVideos, and specifically on this playlist, Reality Bites. See you later guys, and stay awesome.